I just got back from doing shows in the UK. I don't know if you guys been to the UK lately. They hate us. They hate Americans. They think we're lazy and stupid. And I wanted to say something back to them, but I couldn't because I was very fatigued. And I didn't have the facts, to be very honest.
Every week, the best comics in the country get together in one place. Crappy hotels. But they also get together here on our show. This is Laughs. Hey, welcome to Laughs. I'm your host, Taylor Tomlinson, and these are the best comics in the country right now. Enjoy.
Oh, anybody here shopping Big Lot? I hate that place. That place is terrible. It's like the island of misfit merchandise. You could buy a couch there for like $75, but it's gonna have 13 legs on it. That is not a couch, Big Lot. That's a centipede. I know my insects. And see, I knew I should have left their ass alone when I bought a calculator that had 6 number 1s on the keypad. But I was like, I'm gonna work with y'all, because it is a recession. Like, the absolute worst thing they have is the food selection. Like, let me give you a little shopping tip. I ain't gonna even charge no money for it. Don't ever buy nothing that's $83 for $1. That's not even a real price. That's a dude in the back hitting a blunt talking about, you know what? They ain't gonna never believe this. $83 for $1. Cause that's how we do it. Like, they had some stuff there called Hamburger Companion. And it was supposed to be comparable to Hamburger Helper. And I'm like, yeah, if Hamburger Helper tasted like grease, salt, and ass, sure. Right? Because everybody remembered the little fingers. You'd be like, hey, you lazy as hell and I'm gonna feed your family, huh? And you'd be like, yeah, Cheesy Mac. Fed me for 19 years and I'm all right, except for some kidney failure. Yeah, Hamburger Companion got a mascot too. His name is Cleophas. And Cleophas is basically just an old gym sock with a thyroid condition. Just one big eye talking about, I'm just trying to feed your family tonight.
Winter's coming. Winter is my favorite time of the year because I don't sweat when I eat. That's important. Also, I love winter because I can leave my kids in the car while I go shopping and they don't die. Just give them a phone with Netflix. They're good. They go watch the next season of Narcos. I'm a fun guy. I like to do fun things. Like, a fun thing to do is to text random numbers with, hey, I'm outside. They'll call you back, freaking out. Like, I don't see you. All you gotta do is, I'm in the bushes. So much fun. Another fun thing I like to do is I like to hold the door open for people, but while they're still kind of far away. Then I'll do that awkward walk run to try to catch the door. Then right when they get there, you shut it like, nah, you took too long. I don't have all day to be nice. My kid's in the car right now. Another fun thing I like to do, I like to leave unwrapped condoms in the back seat of my married friend's car. He's going through a divorce right now. It's hilarious. No, don't do that. You're gonna get someone murdered. Don't do that. But do wear khaki pants and a red polo shirt and shop at Target. It's the funnest thing ever. Because they'll come up to ask you about like, hey, where's the kitty litter? And just look at them and say, does it look like I work here? Their face alone is worth the drive to any Target. My favorite thing to do, though, is to start fights on Facebook because people are dumb, like a lot of them are on Facebook. I'm in this car club. I like cool pictures of cars, so I joined this car club group, and they put up an article about how they're gonna take the Confederate flag off the General Lee, off the Dukes of Hazzard car, and everyone was pissed. They're like, oh, what are they gonna do next? Change the name? That's how I read their comments in my head like that. So I put my comment in, and my comment was a picture of a hot guy in Confederate flag underwear with the caption, tell them to take this flag down. ... slowly. And then they kicked me out. They kicked me out of the car club group. Now I can't see cool pictures of cars on the internet. That's a joke. They're everywhere. Cool pictures are everywhere.
Like, we get it, right? Like, we've all had our bodies for a long time. We know what gets attention and what doesn't, right? My butt has always gotten more attention than anything else, but she's always been there. She's always had my back. I know. She is the Marcia of this Brady bunch. I think you should like all of yourself, and I do. I like the rest of the Brady bunch, too. Bobby and Cindy, I like them, too. I call them that because they're the same age but different sizes. It's normal. My humor and my sarcasm are definitely the reason that I'm single. I'll give you an example. I was sitting at a bar the other day by myself, because I was waiting for a friend that I don't have, and a guy came up to me and he was like, oh, I noticed you across the bar. I was wondering if I could buy you a drink. And I went, oh, wow. I said, that was good. That was really good. I said, I'm gonna give you an A for that. I'm gonna give you an A for absolutely not. Because I thought it was funny, right? He didn't think it was funny, and he said, well, I'm gonna give you a B because you're a bitch. I was like, well, it's better than a C.
I'm exhausted. I suffer from insomnia. Anybody else? It's tough, man. Here's what I do. I get up, I check on the baby, and then I realize I don't have a baby, and that really relaxes me. I'm a comedian, a former teacher. Hold your applause. I hated it too. Terrific. 12 years in the city, one of those hot teachers. A small program called A Couple Kids Left Behind. Some great work with the Big Brothers, Big Mothers program. And I'll tell you, sometimes you gotta talk to the parents about bad news. You gotta open up with some good news. Before you get to the meat of the sandwich, the bad news, make sure you say something nice at the end. We call it a good news sandwich. I'm like, your son, he finished all his homework, but he stabbed me. I'm okay. I shouldn't make fun. I was a dumb kid. I had a learning disability. They give you testing accommodations, extra time on the test. Yeah, that's great. There's nothing worse than not knowing the answer for extra time. When you're a kid, words sound dirty or wrong. When I was little, I thought agenda was a dirty word. Daniel, do you have an agenda? No, I'm a boy. My brother's the smart one of the family. He's brilliant. He's gay. I completely support him. I'm not gay. It's disgusting. No, my brother's a successful gay lawyer. I'm a struggling straight comedian. Who do you think my parents love more? There's no answer. It's a riddle. How gay is my brother? One time he went to the emergency room because he had glitter in his eye. I'm not making that up. That really happened. That's a bad injury for him. Here's mine. When I was a kid, I got my head stuck in the revolving doors of the Science Museum. Between the stationary part and the revolving part. I don't know what happened. I must have been going in head first, like, come on, guys, let's go. That's why I hate science. I met my brother's boyfriend for the first time. He's Filipino. My brother's Jewish, so their kids are going to be adopted. It's true, they can't have kids. They're men. What's wrong with you people, right?
In TV tech talk, that was Act 1. Greatness is just beginning, you guys. Acts 2, 3, and 4 are gonna be even better, okay? So stick around. Laughs will be right back with these comedy geniuses.
You wanna lose weight as a couple? Make a sex tape. I'm serious. Every time you get hungry, turn that bad boy on. You won't eat for a week. You think it's gonna be hot, it's gross. Ugh. I turned it on, I'm like, what is that, a dent? Is that rust? What is that? Honey, come look at this mole. My wife and I made a sex tape look like Chewbacca was wrestling a body pillow. It's not easy referring to myself as a body pillow.
Welcome back to Laughs. I got like a billion funny comics for you, but I'm gonna trim it down to 12 because we don't have that much time, but that's still a lot, right? 12? Double digits? It's like puberty. Let's watch them.
Me and my wife have rules to stay together. Rule number 1 we have is if you hear the sound, you go check on it. I'm a black dude, she's a white chick. We're the first 2 people to die in every horror film. There's no need in both of us going to check on nothing together. She's like, did you hear that? Nope. I'm playing. I ain't playing with you. See, she got these rules that's real crazy. Like, she got another rule. She's like, we could have a hump exception list. Put 5 famous people on the list, and if your game is strong enough and you run into that famous person, you can have sex with them, and it does not count as cheating. I was quick. I was like, yes! Janet Jackson, Halle Berry, Barbara Bush. I put people on there that I really wanted to knock down. And my wife finished writing. I was like, let me see your list. She's like, I'm not done yet. I'm like, let me see your list. I'm not done. I took it, and it was like people on there I knew. I said, this is not how we play this game. She got one of them older spirits. She believes, like, we can go watch scary movies outside the house, but we can't watch them in the house. Because if we watch them in the house, it will bring a certain aura in the house. Do y'all believe that? I called, I said, no, that's not true. She's like, well, you can't prove it wrong. I said, I think I can. She said, how are you gonna do it? I said, how long have we been together? She said, 20 years. I said, for 20 years, I've been watching porno in this house. And not once has a porno popped off when you ain't been here. Not once has someone came to the door and been like, you got that package for me? No.
I met a girl recently and I thought it was gonna be great because she was good looking. We ended up back at her place. We're making out on the couch. And I'm thinking, let's just go for the move, right? And I reach for her pants and she goes, wait. Before we go any further, there's something I have to tell you. Right? I'm just like, yeah, which STD is it this time? She's like, no. When I was 18, my boyfriend, he made me get this tattoo, and it's right above my private parts, and it's really embarrassing. And I'm just like, trust me, I don't care what it says above your private parts. Let's do this, okay? We pull off her pants, and right above her vagina is a tattoo, and it reads, whites only. Yep. And I promise you guys one thing right now, if there's something I did not make up tonight, it's this. This happened, okay? And I'm just looking down at this girl like, wow, this is so low class. There's no way I could hang out with this chick. And I didn't. Like, as soon as we had sex, I was out the door. Like.
Brace yourself, because it just keeps getting better. And you're gonna love who we've got coming up next, right here on Laughs. We'll be right back.
Growing up, I always thought my dad was really into recycling bottles. Turns out he was just an alcoholic.
Welcome back to Laughs. I'm your host, Taylor Tomlinson, or T Squared, Tay-Tay, in the rap game. I have no rap game, but I have comics. Here they are.
Been paying attention to a lot of politics lately, and I don't really want to. I'm just getting to the age where everyone else I know is talking about it, and I figure I should know something about. I don't want to be the guy like, who am I voting for? You mean for American Idol? Or I don't know. Ruben, obviously. I don't like politicians. I don't like people that try to convince you of stuff. You know, like even every time Wendy's has a commercial where they're like, we use 100% real chicken. I'm like, well, I thought you did, but now I'm not so sure. If it's chicken, why do you have to make a commercial saying it's chicken? 100% chicken? I thought that was assumed when I bought a chicken sandwich, right? Oh, 100% chicken. What was it before? That's not... Oh, like 38 and some Jell-O? Yeah. All right, well, that's a pretty good ratio.
So, speaking of mean but true, you guys ever seen in the news when a whale beaches itself? Hush goes over the crowd. Okay, that's fine. You've all seen it, though. You're sitting at home, whale beaches itself, and you got like a herd of idiots charging the beach to try to save it, right? 5 idiots trying to drag a 20-ton animal back. Grab a fin! Right? One idiot throwing thimbles full of water on a giant animal, right? Is anybody like me just sitting at home like, who cares? Leave it. It's a big, dumb animal. See, y'all get quiet right there. Like, if you laugh, your whale friends will be pissed, right? All right, that's fine. I get it. But let's do the math. The Earth is 70% water. And that one hit land. It's not the brain surgeon of the bunch, is it? No, I think if we're gonna lose a whale, that's the one we can do without, right? I'm just saying, if somebody leaves here tonight and crashes into a river, nobody's gonna be like, oh my God, right? Be more like, was he drunk? Who cares? Leave him, right? You can't tell me when that happens to the whale, there's not a pod of whales in the ocean going, what the hell are they doing? It took us 2 years to talk them into doing this. Oh my God, they're gonna roll them back in. Yeah, that to me, that's a teaching experience. I think you take your children to that beach. You're like, look, sweetie, look at the big dumb whale. She's like, oh my gosh, Dad. Dad, what happened to the whale? Be like, I don't know, sweetie, maybe. Maybe it dropped out of high school.
Okay, it is time for a dance break. Nope, not gonna do that. You guys, seriously, dance break? Do you even like me? But I am gonna tease the last laugh, though. Coming up next is the last laugh. No, I'm not. Feels wrong. When you look up comedy on Wikipedia, you will see this next clip. Maybe. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I've never checked, and I can't use the internet. It's a long story. Not allowed. Anyway, here's the last laugh.
I am so excited to be here tonight. And it's not just because I love doing stand-up, but it's mainly because I'm happy to be anywhere that's not a baby shower. Anyone else? These things are horrible. They used to not be so bad, but what's happened lately is these pregnant bitches are getting real ballsy with their registries. I don't know if you've noticed, they're starting to register for stuff for their babies that I can't afford for myself. And I don't like it. Had a girlfriend of mine recently, she registered for, I think it was vegan, organic, paraben-free, coconut lavender body wash. For her fetus. Are you listening to me? I don't know if you heard me. That's insane. That's a nice product. Yet I found myself earlier this week having to cut open a plastic bottle of lotion so I could get that last little dollop out of the top. It's a little life hack for you. You've done that one a little bit here. And it's not even good lotion either. It's like grocery store brand, like fakes. It's like Fergans, right? That's what it is. That's what I'm having to use on my body. But you want me to buy your baby something that's paraben-free? How about no? How about I get you some Dawn dishwashing liquid? And you can wash that little son of a bitch in the kitchen sink.
That's it. That's the show. That was probably the best show ever, right? No, not probably. It was. Yeah. Welcome to Nirvana, everybody. Population, us. All right. We will see you next week. Hey, Baldrick. Do we really think someone's gonna be named Baldrick? On the internet? Whatever. Hey, Baldrick, you should subscribe. We'll just cut all these up and maybe some of the names will match. Cool? Yeah. Oh yeah, subscribe, Baldrick. Do it. What else are you doing? Collecting stones?